If you're working on a woodworking project and you need to clamp a larger board like this one I have for a entertainment center that I'm building, you may realize that the clamps that you have just aren't quite long enough to clamp the big piece when you have it all together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy clamp extension using just a scrap piece of wood that I have and a couple of screws, and save me from having to go to the hardware store and buy a clamp that I'm only going to use, maybe once or twice. So here we go. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is figure out exactly how much more of an extension that I need to have. So I'm going to open up my clamp. It's open full width here. Just kind of set it on the end there, and then just take my scrap board and just make sure that you have enough to extend to the full length of the board that you need. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this, and I'm just going to cut a couple of 2-inch pieces off the end of it. They don't have to be exact. I'm going to put a mark on 2 and a mark on 4, and I'm going to cut those off to use as my ends of the extension. So now that I have my pieces cut, I'm going to drill a couple holes in both ends of the remaining piece of wood. The other side. And you want to make sure when you drill your holes that it's not deeper than the width of the wood that you're going to be screwing it to. So now that I have my holes here, I'm going to use them as guides to drill holes into the end pieces. Now it's very important to do this step because dealing with plywood, as soon as you put a screw through, if you don't have your pilot hole set, then it'll just split the wood, not create a very good secure hold there. So for the one side. And the other side. So next, I'm going to attach each side just using a couple of screws here. Switch out my bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the 2 screws. Just let them poke out just a little bit, and it'll help you align your drill holes. And because I'm working with plywood, just make sure to go nice and slow. Otherwise, you could split the end piece just down the middle when you screw it in. Nice and snug. Okay, here's the one side. Okay, I'm going to turn it around and do the other side the opposite way of the first side that I did. So on this side, if the piece is coming on the top, Then this side I want it to go down the bottom here. Start my screws. Okay. All right. Now your extension is done. Got a little Z kind of pattern there. Now what I can do is test it out. So I'm going to put one in there, the other one sticking up over here, and then take my clamp that I have and just go to the end of that, clamp to the end, just like that. Nice firm clamp, and I didn't even have to make a trip to Home Depot.